Good morning, Zimbabwe and Africa at large. Today, I want us to look at some of the things that is affecting our entire nation. Let's look at the Mediterranean Sea. Like it or not, that is a burial ground for mostly African immigrants trying to cross over to Europe for a better life. This is a shame to every normal thinking African, especially the leadership. Why are young men and women running away from our continent when we are the richest continent on the planet? The answer is simple. It's poor leadership, who only think of their bellies, nothing else but their bellies. They think of power and they don't know what to do with power. It's a shame to see fishermen who are going to make their living coming out with the head of a person, a skull of a person, or a femur of someone's leg who died trying to cross to a continent poorer than Africa. We should be ashamed of ourselves. Let's look at sports in general. It's only last year in Qatar when for the first time an African soccer team reached the semi-finals of the World Cup. I understand the World Cup was started, I think, in the 1930s, in 1930, when it was won by Paraguay, or by Uruguay, sorry. It's a shame. It's not because we don't have good players. No. We have physically strong players, genetically strong players who can play at any environment, cold or hot. But what is lacking is administration. If the South African rugby team can win the World Cup 4 times, that's not a fluke. But why is this rugby team winning while it's the soccer is failing? The answer is simple. It's administration. We have got people who have got passion to do things right in the rugby sector of South Africa. And look at the people in the administration. I don't want to go into the nitty-gritties of it, but some people already know what I'm talking about. Look at the bulk of those in the administration of rugby. That is the reason. Africa doesn't prosper in the World Cup, not because we have got poor quality players. No, we have got an abundance of talent, raw talent in Africa, but it is the administration. We have got leaders who don't want to leave power. Leaders who only think of power. And it's costing us dearly. Look at the Dr. Congo, DRC. It has got minerals under its belly worth more than 25 trillion US dollars. Even more than the GDP of the United States. Currently the richest country on the planet. So technically, DRC is the richest country in the world, but with the poorest people. Why? It's administration costing us. Some might want to say, oh, it's because of colonialism and all the stuff. That is garbage. Yes, it might be part of the problem, but the bulk of the problem lies within the administration. Africa, from Cape to Cairo, from Mombasa to Abidjan, in West Africa, we need to change our mindset as a society if we are entertaining any hopes of see Africa blooming. Look at Rwanda. Rwanda is a shining star. It's a little Switzerland in the middle of Africa. But imagine if the whole region of East Africa was blooming like Rwanda, we would be somewhere. 54 countries in Africa, 54 currencies. That is garbage. Europe has got 50 countries, but with one currency. We should change our mindset. If we don't want the Mediterranean Sea to continue to be a burial ground of our young men and women, may God bless our continent. Thank you.